Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go pick up some small engines. I'm going to take the black truck, aka the GMC 3500 with me so I can put them in the bed. So let's get started. Shouldn't be this hard to start in warm weather. So before I reveal to you what we're going to work on, let's go get the wheel horse and bring the tools here. So here's the tools and here's the engines. Are you ready? This is the first one we will be working on. It is a chainsaw. It's a Poland Deluxe. I have no idea what model it is, but it's an antique. The next one we'll be working on is a Craftsman weed whacker. It's got no head on it, but he still wants me to get it running anyways. And the next one is a weed eater. It has a cable on it. That thing would cut your foot off. And then the last one we have is a John Deere weed whacker or weed cutter, whatever you want to call it. So these are all the engines we'll be working on. So let's get started. So I guess the first thing we're going to work on is the John Deere. We're going to see if the engine is seized up or not. Okay, so the engine is not seized up. That's a good sign that it will work. Now we have to check the spark plug and then put two-stroke fuel in it. Then we'll try seeing if it'll start. And it looks like it's about to rain. Alright guys, I'm back again. It's the next day. Let's get to work. Alright, so I got the spark plug out of there. It looks pretty good, but that gap is extremely small. We're going to test it on the wheel horse to see if it will fire. Yeah, this would be like a pretty weak spark. Oh yeah, that's much better. The gap was the problem. I used my spark plug gauge tool to measure the gap on it, and it was less than 20 thousandths. Now it has much better spark, as you can see in the video. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, so let's bring out the starting fluid. Okay, so that's not a good sign. Spread it real good this time. Alright, so unfortunately, no matter how hard I tried, no matter what I tried, I could not get the thing to start. I sprayed starting fluid, gasoline, WD-40, everything you can think of inside the intake just to see if it would even fire. Not one fire at all. So this engine probably has low compression. For now, we'll put this one aside and start on another one. I guess we'll do this one next. Alright, so I have a lot more confidence that this one will start because, first of all, it's a lot newer and that primer is stiff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to start it that way. And it just cracked. Now it may not start as easily because that primer is cracked. Alright, we're going to spray some starting fluid. It fire for a few seconds. Alright, so unfortunately I was not able to keep this one running. It did fire though, but I think it would stay running if that thing didn't bust open. I'm sure we could probably get this one running with just a new carburetor on it. Alright, so the next one is the weed eater. It says primer right here, but there is no primer system right there at all. So here we go. Oh yeah, this one is quite a bit harder to turn over than the other ones. So we may have to take that air filter off and spray some cheating fluid in it. Alright, spraying some starting fluid. It's not firing at all. So I'm going to give up on this one. We're going to move on to the last engine, the chainsaw. Alright, starting fluid. Alright, this is in the on position. As you can see, it says on. The throttle, that's kind of weird. Wait a minute. This doesn't have a carburetor on it, so we can't even get that one running. So the chainsaw is out of the question. Alright guys, so it's the next day after that. So I figured out that I could pour gasoline into where the primer bulb is supposed to be, and then it might stay running. Let's give that a try. It's running. It just needs a primer bulb in that area. Otherwise it would stay running. Oh wow, it's so smoky. That thing smokes like crazy. But it runs. All this thing really needs is a new carburetor. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to keep these two for now because I know this one can run. And I really haven't checked on this one yet. So yeah, I'm going to continue working on these in part 2. These two have spark, but none of them will fire at all. So I don't think these two are going to run. I'm going to send them back to him. I just got these from a friend. He wanted to see if I could get them running. But that's basically where we're at with these engines. And as far as this engine is concerned, I'm going to give this back to my boss because I've done everything I can to get it running. I just can't do it anymore. I told him that the carburetor we had on it was junk and we probably needed to get another one, but he kind of ignored that part. And I don't know if he's willing to get a one as expensive as an OEM one, like a $156 one. I'm going to give it back to them. I'm going to let them work on it. They'll have to fix the problem if they don't want to order the right part for me. So yeah, we'll continue working on these two engines in another video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. If you're stopping by for the first time and you wish to follow the channel, please subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.